Oh my God! There's Patty!
The moment that captivated the entire world.
Oh my God! There's Patty!
Lester Morrow was documenting his family's return to their farm in Plum Grove, Texas, to see what was left after Hurricane Harvey.
I don't know where all this stuff floated in from.
Lester was desperate to see if any of his farm friends had survived the storm. And that's when he first saw Patty the pig.
Patty! Oh my God, baby! How did you survive that? Oh, I know you're so scared, baby. Oh.
The swollen San Jacinto River had simply swamped the land Lester's family had owned since the Civil War, 6 feet deep with water.
Oh, I am so sorry for you. Oh, I don't think she can get up.
And so many of his babies, well, they didn't make it. The camera pans quickly away.
Come here, I know you're scared. Come here, Meg. Oh.
I still struggle daily with the guilt of having to leave behind those farm animals during that flood with Hurricane Harvey.
One of the few survivors that fateful day was a donkey named Imogene.
Baby, are your legs okay? Okay, I think her legs are broke.
Today, Imogene is the namesake of the I'm a Survivors Sanctuary.
Come on, babies, let's go!
A place where abused and neglected farm animals can find a home. Today, there are 78 farm animals living here, like Petunia, the pig who is blind and deaf.
Goodness gracious. Oh my goodness. Someone needs some love. Danny.
Get ready for my first official donkey smooch.
Give her a kiss, Wayne. Give her a kiss. Come on, give her a kissy. There you go. Oh, Wayne gave you a kissy.
But hey, congratulations are in order. Imogene, she's now a mommy. Meet Beverly. And Lester's stories on his baby since that hurricane, well, they now reach up to 1 million people on social media. And it keeps flooding here. And not just because of that river. This was the scene just a few weeks ago. Look at the raging Maple Branch Creek. No hurricane to blame this time. We've shown you that creek before. State environmental investigations have repeatedly found raw sewage coming from here, a huge residential development next door to Plum Grove called Colony Ridge.
Whoa. Everyone watch your step.
Rainwater flowing from that huge neighborhood has already helped destroy this small but much needed Plum Grove country road.
Whose great idea was it
Do
to
I
hire
look like
Wayne
I have $1
Dolcefino?
million?
Who approved
My
that
husband is
bullshit?
a disabled combat
Well, that
vet.
was dumber than shit.
Well, you're dumber than
So
shit.
you're
You can see for yourselves how ugly this fight has become. Plum Grove says it's fighting for its survival. Colony Ridge is actually suing Plum Grove City Council members for $1 million, a scare tactic. In our business, we call that bullying.
I actually did meet with our newest commissioner, and he begged me not to say a word.
And Lester has tried to stay out of all the politics, the war. Instead, he asked developer Trey Harris to come see the danger for himself. He invited County Judge Jay Knight. Neither came.
It's more than frustrating, it's infuriating.
Morrow's been watching our investigation unfold, and all those brave Liberty County officials who run away from transparency. Hey Judge, Colony Ridge is now going to be the biggest city in Liberty County. Are you proud of what it looks like out there? Judge, doesn't it matter? All those people flooded?
I came into this asking how I could help.
He watched State Representative Ernest Bales come to Plum Grove City Hall with all that friendly country talk. Bales hasn't been seen since. In fact, he's now hiding his records as we dig into the relationship he has with Colony Ridge developer Trey Harris. All these Liberty County politicians silent. even though they've all known for months that many of the drainage studies required to be done before Colony Ridge was ever allowed to spread, they're all missing. That was a secret too, until Dolcefino Consulting asked the right question.
They've just pretended like nothing's wrong while Plum Grove is going to hell. I mean, we're just trying to survive.
You've seen the ugly truth with your own eyes.
The state of the ditches there is just atrocious. They don't follow best management practices. The water sweeps into those ditches, dirt's piled on the edges of them, and it flushes right down the ditch.
After seeing this video, Harris County flood control officials actually warned that what's happening up here could jeopardize a $2 billion plan to reduce flooding in places like Kingwood. Don't you think the folks on the Santa Ana River deserve some explanation from the county engineer?
I have no comment.
I mean, they are people who pay your salary. I mean, don't you think they deserve that? 69-year-old David Douglas is the Liberty County engineer, and you'd expect him to be involved in this hunt for the truth in Colony Ridge.
I'm sure you're a very nice man.
Well, it depends who you ask.
I just don't have any comments to make to you.
Liberty County is now also trying to hide the records of emails sent by this guy, County Attorney Matt Poston. And that's after we found this email to the engineer for Colony Ridge, Land Plan. There were allegations soil types may have actually been falsified in those missing drainage reports. Falsified to lower the cost for Trey Harris, reduce the need for expensive detention ponds. All Matt Poston asks in this important email is for help to, quote, fill in the gaps. The response to that pretty please? No.
If they exist, would you let me have them?
Nope.
And land plan executives in Kansas then turned down my pleasant offer to show me the truth. If the records exist, what's the big deal?
Toto, I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
Since then, there's no evidence the elected county attorney has written any letters demanding any records from Colony Ridge. And we know that Matt Poston knows how to write letters. He's now demanding records from Plum Grove, the billings of city lawyers, and my financial records too. Talk about those priorities in Liberty County, Mr. Poston, because I'm not the guy who's causing the flooding, and we both know who is. Poston has been up in the helicopter and has seen the violations for himself months ago. What's happened? Nothing. So maybe we've discovered the big lie in Liberty. All those headlines, the promises of an investigation to find those missing records. There's not a single email that shows you guys are investigating those old drainage records.
I have no comment to make to you, sir. I don't know how many times I'm going to have to tell you that.
What the emails we've now uncovered do show is a history of, let's call it, special treatment. What's so special about Colony Ridge? In 2017, remember that moratorium on county development when engineers turned down a Colony Ridge neighborhood plan? Well, they got educated. The county judge, Mr. Knight, he gave Colony Ridge a pass. As Liberty County worked on their new ordinance for subdivisions, emails show Colony Ridge was asked to help write it. It sure looks like protecting Liberty County residents from flooding. It takes a backseat to helping Trey Harris and Colony Ridge make a bunch of money. Even as the 400 residents of Plum Grove started complaining about Colony Ridge and the flooding it was causing, the county engineer was trying to expedite approvals of new neighborhoods. See if you can push this through as rapidly as possible. Trey Harris has a builder lined up. Why does that matter?
My voice is for the animals, the rescues, the babies that will eventually get caught up in all this mess, and they will die here.
And that's why we're now calling Lester Morrow the Patriot of Plum Grove. And yes, it's because we love the movie The Patriot.
Before this war's over, I'm going to kill you.
He's now calling on his army of sanctuary supporters across the world to join the fight with him here in Plum Grove. Because it's becoming increasingly clear that the Liberty County judge, well, he seems to be willing to trade people for profit.
You have no problem collecting the taxes from all of us lifelong Plum Grove residents. Yet what have you done in return to fix the problem that you allowed to happen?
10 o'clock tonight, a family stranded in their own home.
Channel 2 came to look when a few inches of rain caused 6 feet of water to literally trap Jack and Pamela Arnold in Plum Grove. They were trapped for days.
My property is worthless. I can't sell and get out. What am I going to do?
And Lester Morrow, he's now had enough too, and he's letting County Judge Jay Knight have it with both barrels.
It's embarrassing. This is your county. I would be ashamed. As a man, as a human, I would be ashamed.
Because this is a fight for his babies, for that little goat Journey and Pig Newton.
Come here, Ringo. Wayne wants to love on you.
Lenny, the billy goat.
Who can love Daddy?
And all the animals so many of us have met on the I'm a Survivor Sanctuary YouTube page. Her name is Pearl. It's time to ask Judge Knight, do you even care?
Fix it. You're the county judge. You're in charge of the commissioner's court. Fix it. Fix it.